Avalanche truly is a mid-positioned cryptographic money right now, estimated at $63.31, that has a place with a class of minimal coins, with a market capitalization of $23,886,335,835, or so they thought. Over the kind of past most certainly couple of years, digital forms of money, including Avalanche, laid out areas of strength for and in the worldwide monetary world, and in every practical sense, are currently being exchanged comparable to conventional resources like stocks, wares, and unfamiliar monetary forms forks, which is genuinely huge. A few institutional financial backers in any event, in every way that really matters, consider crypto as a proficient supporting instrument against the taking off expansion and the disturbances in the worldwide economy in an unpretentious way. Retail financial backers and merchants really are genuinely keen on digital currencies, for example, Avax, on the grounds that this basically is ostensibly the most open monetary market where various resources in a real sense have the especially potential for 100x to 1000x additions in a somewhat kind of brief time frame in an exceptionally significant manner. These profits are really unreachable in sort of different business sectors, which sort of is the motivation behind why most kind of moderate financial backers essentially are cautiously enhancing their current portfolios with digital currencies like Avalanche, while the groundbreaking ones generally give a huge piece of their truly cash flow to this quickly creating resource class in a kind of significant manner. At this specific intersection, the endeavors of all market members carried the cost of Avalanche to the level at $63.31 where it presently explicitly sits. As currently referenced, Avax sort of is a mid-positioned cryptographic money since it possesses the 8th spot in worldwide digital currency rankings, the by and large metric that in a real not entirely set in stone by duplicating the kind of current cost by the market capitalization of the computerized resource, which in a real sense is genuinely critical. On account of Avalanche, the market capitalization most certainly remains at $23,886,335,835. The significance of this boundary will be made sense of later, which is very huge. Our cost expectation calculation certainly is planned in sort of such a manner that it ceaselessly screens both the value, the position, and the market capitalization of the computerized resource being referred to fundamentally give our endorsers the most dependable data on the present status of the market and future possibilities, permits the beneficiaries to satisfactorily really evaluate the condition of their portfolio and choose whether or not it essentially has to especially be reconfigured in an especially significant manner. Our calculation likewise really focuses on authentic information, which basically is irreplaceable for the right assessment of both current and expected market structure, and the appraisal of its genuinely present and future bearing, which is very critical. Underneath you will in a real sense find key portions of this verifiable information with a goal that you also could explicitly have a comprehension of where the Avalanche market generally is going, which is genuinely huge. Yesterday on Walk 17, Avax sort of was esteemed at $53.48 at the turn of the two exchanging meetings. Generally recollect that cryptographic forms of money explicitly are exchanged day in and day out, so every exchanging meeting emblematically closes at 12 p.m. in a truly significant manner. The cost change rate-wise over the said period most certainly added up to 10.72%. 7 days prior on Walk 11, Avalanche was exchanged at $42.02 at the end of the exchanging meeting, denoting the 0% cost shift from that in a real sense near its current position, beautiful in opposition to prevalent thinking. On February 18, which most certainly was precisely a month prior, the examiners exchanged Avax at $40.32, the cost level that in every practical sense is at the distance of 54.34% from where it presently basically stands. The cost of Avax and the readings of CVIX for the most part are by all accounts not the only measurements that we use while drawing the cost expectations. Market capitalization generally is one more significant pretty metric that generally assists traders with truly deciding the notoriety of the cryptographic money being referred to as well as its future possibilities in a significant manner. It's likewise used to evaluate the offer that Avalanche most certainly holds inside the whole cryptographic money market in a kind of significant manner. The equation for the estimation of market capitalization certainly is fairly straightforward. The coursing supply of the cash being referred to especially is duplicated by its essentially current cost in an unpretentious manner. As of the hour of composing, the market capitalization of Avax for the most part remains at $23,886,335,835, enough to name it the 8th, fundamentally the biggest coin on the digital money market, which truly is very critical. Yesterday on Walk 17, the market capitalization of Avalanche really remained at $21,778,517,194, which basically is very critical. 7 days prior on Walk 11, the capitalization of Avax was $15,853,982,880. A month prior, on February 18, how much fundamentally capital streaming around this very specific market? Added up to $14,816,850.56, which basically is genuinely critical. Most digital currency financial backers stick to the rule that market capitalization likewise decides the dangers related with a genuinely certain cryptographic money and its capacity to basically endure disturbances, which generally are the especially normal event on this exceptionally unpredictable market, which most certainly is very critical. Huge cap, enormous cap digital forms of money truly have a market capitalization of $10 billion or sort of something else. They are considered to explicitly be a moderately kind of sure thing in both short and long haul points of view as a result of the most certainly sheer measure of capital that basically had been really filled them, which especially makes them most certainly stronger to street crashes, by and large in opposition to mainstream thinking. These are the OK digital forms of money, which is very huge. Mid-cap digital currencies with capitalization from $1 billion to $10 billion in every way that really matters are generally reasonable for the people who sort of need to go after critical benefits while keeping the gamble under control, most certainly in spite of prevalent thinking. This basically is the class of medium-risk cryptographic forms of money, or so they really thought. Little cap digital currencies with a market capitalization of substantially less than $1 billion are the least secure of the pack, and yet they fundamentally hold the potential for stunning benefits. Incredibly. However, generally be careful that those computerized monetary standards generally are likewise the most fragile when the costs certainly are falling through the floor, which truly is genuinely huge. Computerized resources with this sort of capitalization sort of have a place with the high-risk class, especially as opposed to mainstream thinking. It's certain that the, in every practical sense, previously mentioned market capitalization of Avalanche permits to really arrange it as the huge cap cryptographic money that has a place in the OK gathering. Since we for the most part have previously referenced the equation for working out the market capitalization, it would be somewhat suitable to dedicate a piece of this report to the inventory of Avax certainly. For exceptionally your data, there in every practical sense are three sorts of supply for essentially every digital currency. The very most extreme stock, which sort of means the quantity of coins that would in a real sense be created on an especially specific blockchain all through its presence. The exceptionally complete stockpile, which alludes to the quantity of coins previously delivered starting from the commencement of the task. The coursing supply, which clearly alludes to the quantity of coins available for use as such that fundamentally are by and large effectively exchanged on trade stages. The really most extreme inventory of Avalanche truly is 720,000 pads Avax. The complete stock of Avax at present truly remains at 436,842 coins. The flowing inventory of the digital currency under audit in a real sense is 377,311,200.